Come fishing. Come to Leigh-on-Sea at dawn when the Thames estuary water is falling and begin a 9-hour day with the Cockle fishermen who, for 4 generations, have gathered shellfish every day of the year when the weather didn't intervene. This is the little ship of Osborne, who sailed to Dunkirk 24 years ago to help evacuate the British troops. You get to the cockle beds when the tide is just not too low to keep your boat afloat, and you anchor it. And when it settles in the food-rich mud and sand, you prepare for 4 hours' work and get ready to walk out with your lav net and your iron rakes. Just see what work there is in collecting these shellfish snacks. You work day or night as the tide tells you, and on a good trip you get as many as 400 baskets of cockles loaded on the little boat. Sixpence a plate on the front with vinegar and pepper, yet see the effort when they switch to their wooden rakes for hauling them into the sieve-style nets. There's a crew of 6 involved in the Osborne family business, where over the years you can learn the tricks of the trade slowly from nature's own fishermen. Without experience, the cockle beds aren't the easiest things to find on this low-tide foreshore. For every cockle you get, you've got to carry shells weighing well over 10 times the weight of the edible fish inside. It is, in fact, a 12-to-1 ratio. The white cliffs of Dover have been built of such-like seashells. But collecting the cockles is only part of the rush job of getting them fresh and safe to the consumer. There's nothing so pure and good as the fruits of the sea, as the fisher-folk call shellfish. But there's nothing that can dangerously deteriorate so fast. So the race is on to get them steamed and cooked at the hands of young Trevor Taylor. Now, sieving. Complicated, isn't it? And think of the weight of useless cockle shell 4 generations of Osbornes have collected and thrown away. There's a whole new industry still to be developed, utilizing seashells, though already some are crushed to put calcium fertilizer into the soil. And one day the shells may be much more commercially important than the scraps of succulence they contain. Commercially important or otherwise, you'll never get the immediate sort of joy from the shell that its contents strike into a good Cockney soul. Attaboy, Charlie, it warms the winkles of your heart. But what's the subtle difference between a snail of the sea and a similar